It kind of feels like this. Hey, would you stay with me till the sun goes down? Being with you is so easy. Hey, if you want, honey, you can stick around. I don't know what it is about you, but you look so fine, riding shotgun in my car. Top down when driving on the highway. The wind in our hair makes us look like movie stars. And you make me sing, yeah. You make me sing, yeah. Oh, you make me sing, yeah. You make me sing, yeah. Come on. I just wanna be close to your body, close to your body, close to your body. Oh, I just wanna be close to your body. Give me some sugar, honey, close to your body. Oh, I just wanna be. What you say, wanna stay in a hotel, champagne and room service all night. Girl, I know this ain't no plaza, but I think we'll be alright. Ooh, come on. Isn't this really what life is all about? Doing what you can to have a good time. But baby, when I'm with you, I have the time of my life. Sing, yeah. Come on. Oh, you make me sing, yeah. Oh, you make me sing, yeah. I just wanna be close to your body, close to your body, close to your body. Oh, I just wanna be close to your body. Give me some sugar, honey, close to your body. Oh, I just wanna be.
Well, I don't even know what we're doing here today. Do you have any idea?
Just saying hello.
What's going on?
Not a lot, really.
I just, you know, when you just go, we going live tonight, and then we're like, yeah, we're going live, and then you sort of do it, and then thanks.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, your mic needs hang on.
Lowering.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's how set up we are tonight. We just really haven't got a clue. So, Alfie, Harry, and Oliver from Scousers on Tour. Good evening. Hi, guys. Oh, everything's the wrong way around. No, the mic. So really, I don't even know what's going on. What have we got here? Who have we got in? We've got loads. Do you know who's in?
I don't know who's in fully.
You don't?
No, we've got Craig and Mel. We're not prepared at all tonight, are we? We've got Craig and Mel. We've got Ivan McCaffrey from Arizona, I think.
Good evening, Arizona.
Grandma Wanders Off. I still love that name.
By the way, 6 Gears Van Life's in.
Hello, 6 Gears Van Life.
We've seen your video, photoshopped. That's not on screen there, really. They've done that.
Who were they?
I don't know. No, these
Random
people there you're watching, but yeah, there you go. I've just seen a comment there. Hi, Neil and Emma. When it wants to come on, thank you. Hi, Neil and Emma. Hope you're both well. This week we're going to attempt an over-ambitious roof extension on our van. Wish us luck. Well,
good luck.
If it's anything like our tilting solar panels, then yeah, the best of luck, because you don't even want to know how that video doesn't do the pain justice, does it?
Yeah.
I've just recovered.
How many weeks ago was it?
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
It was literally so long ago. So Mr. Toasty's in. Good evening. Yeah, there's loads of people. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Yes,
by
happy
the way.
Father's Day.
Hope you've all had a lovely day. Hope it's been sunny where you are. It's been sunny in Liverpool. Oh, talking of T-shirts and sunny, Mr. Virgo's in Greece.
Was it Greece or Turkey?
Somewhere hot. It's one of the two. Mr. Virgo's gone for 3 weeks in the in the how we are is everybody's dad. The wheeling in it. Oh, and look who we've got, you buddy. Hello, you beautiful people.
Hello, Ed.
Good evening, Ed. How are you? Another one of our friends from the sunny USA. Hope you're doing fine, sir. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And happy Father's Day to you, Ed, because I know the UK and America, we share...
It's Mother's Day that's different, isn't it?
It's Mother's Day that's different. It's Father's Day is the same.
Got Lee from Anfield Road layout in the loft.
Good evening, Lee. How are you doing?
D is in the house.
So yeah, we don't even. It was one of those impromptu. We go live on a Sunday. We best go live. What are we doing?
We haven't got a clue.
We really haven't got a clue. But I mean,
story of our lives.
We have had a week away with Alex as well.
Well, it wasn't really a week.
No, it was a few days. I don't know if anybody has seen Alex's video for Mispronounced Adventures, but yeah, it was a bit interesting. We knew what he was going to do, obviously, because we're friends and we talk. Weirdly enough, that's just what friends do, I think.
We've got Sarah L. Dempsey in from upstate New York again. Pack the van and go is in the house. Half the world away. NJL.
I must be behind on chat here, strangely
Steve's
enough.
adventure before kidney failure. Amanda in Wonderland.
That sounds terrible. Steve's adventure before kidney failure. I'm saying it's kidney failure through alcohol, like while you're on travels. That's the only thing I can think of. It might be something more.
Phil Humphreys from VW Adventures is in.
Got him in as well. What was
Leisure Bits, Camping and Tech.
So yeah, Alex came down. We were in the lakes and we were doing our own video, which will be out next weekend. Once we've salvaged that, because some idiot changed the settings on the GoPro and half of the audio didn't record. Just a little bit of a warning to people out there that do use the GoPro and just want to be a general smart ass in whatever. Yeah. Oh, Nicola's in. Good evening, Nicola.
Hello.
Yeah, just.
Or is it Jennifer?
Oh, it could be.
Could be either or both.
It could be both.
Camper Van Codgers are in. Rob, Land Rover Adventures in as well.
Wait.
You're missing things, aren't you?
Yeah, I am missing things.
You are
but,
missing things.
Chill.
Steve, adventure before kidney. Where has he gone? Where's that comment just gone?
It might have moved off there.
There, no.
The packing up rare kidney disease. Now I thought it was a play on things like you're just going to go away in the van and just get absolutely hammered every night. So I apologize for that. Yeah, so we went away with Alex. Lost off grid. Good evening. Hope you're all well as well. We knew what Alex was doing. We weren't sure on how he was going to achieve said water vehicle. Knew what he was doing, but weirdly enough, it worked. That's the shocking thing.
No, it's Alex. Knew it was going to work. Work.
Nah. I'm not.
I did. I had complete and utter faith in Alex.
I've got faith in Alex. I just didn't have faith in A, the support, B, the actual water power. Because you're putting a power bank in a box, hoping it's not going to get wet. You know, and I'll be honest, when he turned that, I don't know if you've seen his video. Neil, where's your pirate outfit there? Steve said, funny enough, Steve, I actually got him the hat. So
true story.
Yeah, we got him the hat. It was a Captain Morgan's hat. But yeah, when he turned, if you watch when he turns it over and he's in the water and he's spinning round, I was trying to paddle out to him because I was certain. I was like, that's it. It's gone. He's lost a lot. He didn't lose anything. Everton carried on working. But when I seen him, when I was looking out trying to paddle towards him, and I could just see him spinning round, I just lost it. That was it. You can hear on the video me just chuckling away, proper belly laughing.
He was like halfway across the lake, but you could still hear him.
I was laughing that loud.
He was laughing that loud. It was a bit
some poor guy's demise. That's all I can say. It just really shows you what type of person I am, really, doesn't it? But you were laughing.
I was laughing at your laugh.
Oh, so you're blaming me?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's fair enough. I'll give you that. But it was just mad. It was just mad to see him just do it. It was just hilarious.
And if anyone is wondering, was that real rum in that bottle?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it was.
Yes, totally real rum. To the point where the first night, what was he like? When are you guys coming to Anglesey? Tuesday.
Oh, God, she'll go back to Anglesey because that's where we did the climbing, wasn't it?
What, on Tuesday?
No, not this Tuesday, but
Why
that
not?
was. No, I'm just saying we should go back.
Why not? But why not Tuesday?
Why not go Monday?
Because we're going to see the Eagles on Monday.
I know.
So we can't go Monday.
We could go Tuesday.
Oh, so now you're on board with the Tuesday.
I wasn't listening to you.
But we'd have to come back Wednesday.
Why?
That thing that ends money.
So what's the point of going on Tuesday? We might as well just leave it a week and go Monday, Tuesday.
We'll go next week and go Sunday.
Yes.
Sorry, I just do apologise. You just bear in there while we just have a family discussion. Won't be a minute. So next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Nothing going on.
No.
Sure.
I can check the calendar, but I don't think there's anything going on.
So yeah, apparently we're going to Anglesey next Sunday. I'll pretty much guarantee that come next Sunday, it'll be storms. Because we've arranged it now. This is, if you want a little bit of an insight into our relationship, this is how we arrange things. We kind of sit here. An idea comes out of nowhere, out of the ether of mist. Where are the Eagles? Normally in the sky. Sorry, they're in Liverpool, though. Where was it? Where are the Eagles? They're playing in Anfield, home of Liverpool Football Club. They're playing there tomorrow. So we were graciously gifted some tickets.
Yes.
So we're going, me, Emma, and we're taking me mum and dad with us as well. And then we've given 4 of our friends tickets as well. So, which is kind of nice. So,
it is nice, isn't it?
We're not on the same row though. We're going to have to look at the tickets and decide who gets the best ones. Because I'm not having them sitting in a better vantage.
It matter?
Yeah, it does.
But they're on this.
I don't care. It matters.
There's like 2 rows difference.
Well, that 2 rows, you know what I mean? 2 rows can be a difference. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've seen them before, and they were really good live. And they were literally like putting the album on. They were that good. But they're getting on a bit now. So, you know what I mean? They're bound to be. If you're not good at it by now, doing it that long, then you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. And I think Don Henley's son was with them. Are you in the car? I'm not sure where we are. Trouble's in. Look, the Renegades.
How's
our bungle tonight? I'm all right, Rainbow Arse. How are you? That's Lisa, though, isn't it?
That is Lisa.
Bungle. Zimmer frame. Do you know what, mate? Peaky, how many Zimmer frames will be on stage? We seen them. Me and one of the lads that's going with us tomorrow, friend of ours, Steve. We seen them after the last Glastonbury, which was 3 years ago, wasn't it? It would have been just before the old COVID set in.
3, 4 years? 3?
Don't know. But with the last Glastonbury that was on, we literally come back from Glastonbury on the Monday, and then we went to Leeds on the Tuesday to see the Eagles. And mate, they were just the same as you would expect any band to be out. They were just doing their own stuff. So Don Henley's son was with them. So it was good. It was just nice to see them after so many, because I never thought they'd tour. I never thought you'd see them. It's like Lynyrd Skynyrd, isn't it? You're not going to see them or Prince.
It's a bit different.
You can do things now with holographics and stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Tupac come on stage.
Yeah, but they're not actually there.
True. Apparently, ABBA is doing a tour next year as well, and it's going to be hologram. Yeah, true story. You're looking at me there with that face you do when you think I'm telling fibs.
Nah, it's just.
No, it was on the news. I heard it.
That for me is not going and seeing
these
someone.
Ears.
Yeah, you can't miss things with those ears, can you?
Rude. So back to Alex. Yeah, I was unsure what he was going to go, but the rum. Emma was about to tell you about the rum. What happened with the rum, Emma?
He downed half a bottle. Straight rum.
Yeah.
And then wondered why he was tiddly when he got back.
Yeah, half a bottle of rum. He basically, I think it was the first day he'd done it, and he set out on the board of doom, and yeah, he went round people there was people actually on the lake having like the supper on supboards and things like that, just relaxing, and then and then up comes this what would appear to be an escaped lunatic, dressed as a pirate, and basically just, do you want some rum? I think one of them's on video. Some girl's just like, yeah, I'll have some rum.
It's always the blonde ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you notice the blonde one who said yes and the brunette said no?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we had the radios because obviously we didn't know where. I was trying to follow all the drone footage I filmed, and he just kept going missing. So yeah, we were talking on the radio, and he was like, I feel a bit tipsy, you know. So how much rum have you had, mate? You know, so I've got half a bottle left. He'd been out 20 minutes by this time. By the way, like literally 20 minutes on the supboard.
I think it might have been a bit longer, to be fair.
Was it?
Yeah, half an hour or so.
Yeah. But to be fair, what he did in that video, and as fun as it was and as stupid as it may seem, to a lot of people, they'd be like, yeah, that's ridiculous. But what he did with the outboard motor is it's actually genius, because there was a guy by us and he was going fishing, wasn't he?
Yes.
And he was having to charge his battery up every night because he had a lead acid battery, which was really heavy. And he was having to bring it out. And he said he was getting around about 30 minutes of time off his little outboard motor on his little dinghy off his battery. And then we worked it out on Alex's. The way Alex done it, you could run it for, if you went full out, like number 5, and just plowed up and down the lake, you will get an hour, like a full hour of just up and down, full power. Maybe a little bit longer, but this guy was going out fishing and coming back. I reckon if he'd have had one battery, if he'd have had one power bank doing what he was doing, it would have probably lasted him 3 days. And then obviously you can charge it off solar. It's quicker charging. It's just if you've got a boat, I think something like that, if you've got a little outboard electric motor, something like that is, as long as you can keep it waterproof, it's brilliant. It was. I mean, I had to go on it. I mean, the funny thing when I had to go, I mean, I'm not as flexible as Alex. Am I? No. So the way he had the prop was like behind him. And he's like a spider monkey. And he could reach, couldn't he?
Yeah, he's got longer, thinner arms.
Yeah, so the prop was like literally behind my head. And he's like, well, just sit on the chair. Put your hand underneath and reach up. How is that even humanly possible?
Well, as I said, he's thinner and
a spider monkey.
Yeah, but I can reach behind me. It's
up to the back of your head.
No, but I can reach behind me. You can't because you've got like shoulders and then this bit here and then these bits. That's why.
But it was
like
just
that.
it was just ridiculous. With a little bit more planning, that scenario could be made like perfect, wouldn't it? It would. Poppy's down there causing abuse. So, yeah. So we were out on the subboards as well. Yeah, the video for that is coming next week. Probably won't be as funny as a lot of people are probably expecting it to be because
we did all right, didn't we?
Yeah, we were actually, which totally surprised us. Like, I'm totally surprised us. I didn't think that I would be able to get on a subboard and get going. G3, thanks a lot. You just cost me £550. Now, hang on. I actually, something a lot of people don't know, right? EcoFlow is a company, just like McDonald's is a company. But you try and find a McDonald's that is ran and owned by McDonald's. You can't. So, EcoFlow, all the places that sell EcoFlows are like, what are they?
Like franchises.
They're like franchises. Now, there's one in the UK now that are doing, what are they doing? They're doing like, there's like £150 off one and £50 off another and £100 off another one. I was talking to someone in our Facebook group about it yesterday because they were about to go and buy one. I said, hang on a minute. I said, just wait and let me find you the right one. But yeah, I think it was ukecoflow.com. And it same branded site. You would think it is EcoFlow, but it's just obviously another franchise of EcoFlow. That's a lot of people don't tell you this, and a lot of people aren't aware of it. But yeah, I have a little bit of a look around because there are plenty of people selling EcoFlows, and there's plenty of people just doing deals on them. Even the likes of when YouTubers go, you're 5% or 10% discount on, use our code, blah, blah, blah. Just shop around, like literally go online and have a good look about and just see what ones are out there because you'll get a better deal than using 5% discounts and 10% discount codes. There will be a lot more.
Lost Off Grid, it's not a surfboard. They're supboards, SUP.
Yeah, I said supboard.
So, yeah.
I didn't say surf.
It's not surfboards.
Yeah, sup. Which
so
stands for stand-up paddleboard, yeah. It's a fact that they're actually technically called iSup boards. Yes. Because they're inflatable stand-up paddleboards. So, yeah, no, not a surfboard.
Someone was asking how the fur babies were doing earlier on. Here is one of them.
There's one. The other one's been causing absolute murder all day in my mother's garden. Barking and going crazy, and another dog. So, there you go. So we've got an interesting week because we have new seats. Bruised head. It wasn't bruised. It was just
you had like a little.
Yeah, I don't know what I've done, Lisa. I genuinely, I know I fell on a rock on my knee, and Emma done a rock in on her knee as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I showed that rock who was boss, didn't I, several times. Yeah.
We didn't actually fall off as much. It's not really. I was genuinely surprised on how hard it wasn't to do. I thought it was going to. I thought we're going to be on and off them like for the whole 3 or 4 days, and we really weren't, were we? We I think you fell off twice.
Yeah, but that was because I got caught on those rocks.
Yeah, I fell off once. Emma pushed me off once.
Right. Emma pushed him off because he was being mean.
I wasn't.
Yes, you were. So we were trying to do something, and we were both on the same board. And then the next minute, I had a paddle where a paddle shouldn't have been, and someone behind me rocking the board, trying to get me
rocking the board.
You were rocking the board.
No, it was your unbalanced little legs.
No, it was you, because I hadn't even moved, and you were rocking it. So when I got off the board,
I was just trying to show you how stable it was.
He was trying to get me to go in. So when I got off the board, I decided to give it a wobble and send him flying.
But I will say this much, it took quite a long time to get me off that board. I'll say that much.
Yeah, because there was that much weight on it.
I don't know how, because you got off.
Whoa!
Ba-boom. Yeah, the one Emma got is a yoga board, so it's quite wide. And we thought, the pair of us will be able to stand up on this, like no problem.
I think if we were both stood in the right position,
I think a couple of goes we'd be fine.
Yeah, and we weren't in deep enough water really to be falling off, because where we were, the rocks were quite big.
Yeah, there was some surprisingly, like, ones. I don't know about it.
They're a foot bigger than they should have been, basically.
Yeah, there was some that if you'd have gone in the water and fell on them and cracked your head, you'd have been, there'd have been a bit more. The water would have been a little bit red than it should have been. Let's put it that way. But it was good fun, and we actually enjoyed it. So yeah, we want to go
back out.
To Anglesey next Sunday.
And we're not going out before that as well.
Yeah, we'll go out before. We've now turned into professional supboarders. We'll swerve this van stuff off, and we're just going to go supboarding all over the world.
Okay, for that.
Well, we've got to the point we've even bought the dogs. What have we bought the dogs? Life jackets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we bought the dogs like life jackets. Which they need to have them anyway, because you're on water and they're not the biggest dogs to swim. So that's that. But what else we got to do to the van? We've still got to we've got seats from a 2021 Crafter, and the middle part of the seat folds down. So the double passenger seat, the seat nearest to the driver, that folds down flat, which will enable you to get in the back and out the back. So there you go. Oh, thank you very much, Alan. We have a super chat. I haven't even got the super. This is how crap we are today. We haven't got the super chat. No, there we have. We've got the. I don't even know if it'll work. It won't come up on screen, I don't think. No, it's not working. But thank you very much, Alan, for the 449 super sticker. Much appreciated, sirs. Sir. Naughty Bungle rocking the board. Lisa, it wasn't that bad. I was just trying to show her that she could stand up. It was a lot harder trying to get two on the board. Let's put it that way. But yeah, back to the seats. I want to take our seats out.
The captain is in.
Oh, there he is. Lieutenant. Mispronounced.
Didn't he?
Well, he's an admiral now, isn't he?
Yeah, he went up to admiral, didn't he?
It's Admiral Alex. He's now known as. We've just been talking all about your supporting activities, which is good fun. Yeah, back to the seats. Yeah, we bought seats 18 months ago, off a 2021 Crafter.
2020.
Was it 2020? The mountain of them is completely different to the new ones, because the actual seats mount to the floor. So we've had to cut the mountain brackets off, and we've got to now weld the actual seats to our swivel base. So that's going to be next one of next week's jobs. But we haven't got any jobs really to do, have we?
No, which is nice. We need to now get out and about in the van a bit more, rather than just doing all the upgrades all the time.
Which is good.
Yeah, someone's asking a question here. Bears says Happy Father's Day.
If you just click on it and go on screen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
There we go. Happy Father's Day, pal. I was hoping to get a GoPro to start blogging myself. Funds aren't freely available for the Hero 10. What GoPros do you normally use? Do you think any older ones? Right. We use the Hero 10 purely because it is the GoPros from the 8 then become our main camera for filming, just because 1, the colors are great, 2, the stabilization is great, 3, they're just easy to use, and there's that much stuff you can buy for them. PK, I will get up and weld them for you. no problem.
No, he said get Will up to welcome for you.
I'll read
Not
that
a chance is the answer to that.
No.
And Nicola, also to you, fit my solar. No.
I can guide you to fit the solar. That's no problem. Back to Bez.
We're getting away in the van.
Yeah, we got the Hero 8, and the 8 was fine. There was no problems with the 8 at all. But obviously it was one of those things that once you get one and then the new one comes out, you kind of, because you're using it every day sort of thing to record videos, it was just a case of we'll just keep on upgrading it. So every time a new GoPro comes out, we'll buy the new GoPro and then sell the old GoPro and just do it that way, because they are brilliant. But yeah, the 8, the 6 and the 7 were a load of rubbish. The 8 is absolutely fine. But like any GoPro, they can have a mind of their own sometimes, can't they?
Yes.
They can. Buy yourself a good few batteries,
extra batteries is definitely key.
Yeah.
And they don't like the cold.
Don't like the cold, no, extra, but so the batteries do go quite quick. Because another super chat.
Oh my god.
Lost off grid £20 super sticker. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. That will go to some fun on the water. 100%. Thank you very much for that, sir. That is lovely. But yeah, go for the Hero 8. Anything from the Hero 8 upwards, you'll be fine with, mate. Just the earlier ones, just stay away from, because they weren't very good. A question here. Hi guys, what engine have you for the supboards?
That one we'll have to hand over to Mr. Alex.
Yes, Mr. Alex is in the chat. So Alex, what engine did you use for the supboard? That is not. There we go.
There you go. He's answered.
Right there. It was a 624 watt outboard. I think it was by Bison, if I can remember. If I can remember rightly. The motor was brilliant. Like, it was just so good. It worked and it put out some power. If it let's face it, it was pulling Alex and me on 2 supboards, and we weren't jet skiing, but it was it was definitely moving. Let's put it that way. It was just brilliant, and I don't think they were. What was the price on those motors as well, Alex? It was only around £150, wasn't it? Something like that. But they do a bigger one, which I think Alex is probably going to get the bigger one and do probably more stupid things in it as well, isn't he?
More than likely.
I can definitely see him doing that. Do you think a DJI Pocket is competition for the GoPro? I've never used the DJI Pocket.
A lot of people are starting to use them though, aren't they?
Yeah. I just like the GoPro. The main reason that I like the GoPro is that you can attach an external mic. You can't do that. I don't think you can do that with a DJI Pocket. Yeah, I could be totally wrong. It's nothing that I've looked into, but with the GoPro, there's that many mounts and accessories that are easily available and relatively cheap as well. I mean, you can go on Amazon and get all sorts of GoPro stuff and GoPro mounts and GoPro sticks and all sorts of off-brand stuff, and it's just it doesn't cost next to nothing. What are you laughing at?
Humble.
I would love a pocket rocket.
That's so naughty.
You are a pocket rocket.
I don't think he means it.
You are.
Way.
No. What way do you think he means it?
Dad, it's womble. So I'm taking it to be in a naughty way. I'm taking it.
What, like a you dirty boy way?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Sharon Wilson, thank you very much. Hi to you. $8.99 super chat there. Thank you very much. And also another one. I'll let you read that one, Em.
El Thanos
TV. El Thanos TV, there from the Whittle with a £2 super sticker. Thank you very much for that.
Say it again. Quickly.
Super sticker. No, mine went pop a long time ago. Apparently, Kevin's is went pop a long time ago. I mean, I'm sure there is. If you go to the doctors, they do these. They're called blue pills now. They do help with. Anyway, moving on.
I've seen someone was asking for mic recommendations for like wind and things like that.
Well, I will only ever now use the Sennheiser microphone. Another point there, Crafty Blinds as brought up as well. The GoPro can be used underwater, others can't, which is, it's one thing that we did attach the GoPro to the mount on the supboard, and we took it out of its cage with the mic on and just put the normal GoPro end piece on where the battery goes, and then it becomes fully waterproof. They're brilliant. They are good. The only downfall with the GoPro is that I don't think the built-in microphone on the actual GoPro, it's not that good, is it?
Yeah, that is the only naff bit of it, really.
But you can get the microphones. We use the MK400, I think it is, and we've got the MK200. The MK200, the Sennheiser MK200 is around about £80. It doesn't take batteries; it just plugs into the medium mod or something like that. But the MK400 is a power mic that does take 2 batteries, but the audio is so much better, isn't it?
There you go. Womble has got the DJI Osmo. It's waterproof.
The first Osmo Action DJI can be used underwater.
You learn something new.
Yeah, I've never used it. I got the DJI Osmo and it's waterproof. Yeah, I didn't. I say I've never used any of the DJI stuff. Although, what's she saying? Neil, have you tried the new GoPro Power Stick?
Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah, you just carry on talking.
What are you doing to me, Lisa?
Well, GoPro.
Me and you. Great.
Have a little look. Go.
You're not doing this now while we're on a stream.
Oh, I am.
I can't believe you. Right, so we were talking about that. Let me just have a look through these. Crafty Blinders, van life. Yes, every day is a school day.
The GoPro.
Oh, Poppy's Adventures. Thank you so much. Oh, just as another.
Oh, thank you very much. It's $4.99 super chat there, or is it a super sticker?
It doesn't actually say
on the
there.
actual thing. In fact, yeah, if we do, we can actually find out because we can pull the chat off and go into another window.
It's just got windows everywhere.
There's all sorts going on here. And you might need to turn it. We don't want to wear us back. So
it has a light on it too. That's interesting.
Oh no, super chat from Poppy's Adventures. There's a weird now we're seeing us in back time.
There's too many of us.
Let's have a look at this GoPro Power Stick. The
answer is no, he hasn't, because he's just had to Google it. But thanks for that, Lisa, because we'll probably have one arriving in about 2 days.
That looks pretty. It does look pretty good, actually, the GoPro Power Stick. I don't know if I can. I don't know if anyone has not seen the GoPro Power Stick, but it does look like it's got a built-in. What's it got? So now the only problem with the GoPro Power Stick that I can see, looking off the pictures there, is can you, because it plugs into the side port, which is there, can you actually use an external mic with the GoPro Power Stick? Which I'm guessing that you can't, because it plugs into the side. I could be wrong. There might be another way of using it, but for external power on the actual GoPro itself, I think something like that is absolutely brilliant. I mean, it does seem a bit pricey, 119 quid, if I'm honest.
Well, it's a new product, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is a new product, and you know, you can control everything from. I don't know why that's gone all blue. That's just the whole thing's gone blue. Now there we go.
Because you're clicking on it.
Yeah, it does look good. My only concern is, would you then have to use the GoPro's actual built-in microphone, which I don't like doing. But I'll have a little bit of a look into that. But it would definitely get used for something, but I just don't think
Because there isn't enough.
£119 for it's basically a selfie stick that you got the control. I mean, Emma bought me the one thing that I have used quite a lot on other videos, and a lot of people have asked me, "What's that thing? It's not a watch on your wrist." Emma bought me the remote control for the GoPro. When you set it up, you just press remote control, and that was brilliant, especially when you want to set the GoPro up and just like stop record, start record, and things like that. That was good. So yeah, I don't know whether I'd use the power stick, to be honest. Good idea, but yeah, I just don't. I don't know if I don't know whether I would use it. If you could plug an external mic into it, possibly, then it would have my attention. Like totally have my attention. But I say apart from that, no. But I do need to share. I do need to share. If I can do it. Is it what button is it?
You're not supposed.
Oh, what's the button for? No, it's not that one. F4, F9, F10. No. So is that? I'm trying to find what's the F button when you want to make your screen bigger, like full frame. Sure, it was F10. No, we just have to admire Alex one more time doing stupid things, because let's be honest with you, this type of activity.
F11, everyone's saying.
It is F11, yeah. I was pressing F11 and it just wasn't working. I mean, look at him. Happy on his boat. Just brilliant. Absolutely. But if you've not seen this video,
Right.
no, we're back. That wasn't even Alex. Alex cursed us. Ooh, pirate's curse. No, we didn't. I think it was just no. You never pressed the wrong
I think
key.
it's because you were pressing too many keys.
I'm probably pressing trying to do too many things, trying to stream too many things at the same time. So Alex, yeah, if you haven't checked Alex's video, Mispronounced Adventures, go over to the video. In fact, I can actually leave.
Hello, 30-day reviews.
Good evening, Justin. Yeah, there's the link to Alex's video. If nobody's gonna see it, just please go and watch it later on, because it's just good. It just makes you smile, and it really does. R.I.P. Joe Rogan. What? So now I have to Google that, because I don't believe that for 1 second.
What's that saying there?
Joe Rogan hasn't died, has he?
Someone's saying that's a meme.
It's a meme.
Someone's
That's
saying
a
that's a
meme.
meme.
I just, I thought for a minute Joe Rogan had passed away, which wouldn't surprise me in the world. What's going on these days? Yeah, I had to Google it then. It's been one of them days. I am gullible like that. If someone says something, I'm straight on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally Siri, hey Siri, has Joe Rogan died? And yeah, she'll just bring up things that you don't need to know. But yeah, now there's the link for Alex's video. Definitely go and watch it. So Anglesey. So if whoever has anybody been to Anglesey, I mean, obviously people have been to Anglesey. Where is the Scouts on tour? I think it was sarcasm. It probably was. I don't do sarcasm much at all.
Lies and deceit.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Anglesey. We have been there before, and we're gonna go supboard in Anglesey, which is really good because I know the place that the campsite we stayed on last time. It was right by there was I'm gonna say a water inlet because it will be the sea, but it wasn't the sea. It was the sea, but it technically wasn't the sea, although it was the sea water. You know what I mean? I can't think of the word for it, but it was only really shallow, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was like literally, it was like 2 foot deep because we were in the kayak. But Anglesey is beautiful, and there's so many places to go there on in a camper van as well. I know a lot of people go over there and the actual just wild camper around Anglesey. I don't know what that's like now. I should imagine that they would have clamped down a lot on it, but there'll still be places to go to. But that little campsite we went to, that was really cheap, wasn't it? Will's always breaking stuff. Will is going to attempt a full brake disc and pad replacement next week on his front discs. Totally believe he can do it. He's funny enough, he actually pulled up a video online and started messaging me yesterday because it was our video, wasn't it?
The first one he came across.
The first one he come across was our video, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just going to copy what you did, and I'll just do it on my van." Yeah. Since you're the Unistruck King, any suggestions for making a roof rack? Any suggestions for making a roof rack to hold canoes? Water tube, awning lights on the front. Oh, that's too much. You could 100% do that, mate, with Unistrut. Also, I don't know if Alex is still in here, but Alex from Mispronounced Adventures, he used some sort of aluminium tubing, I think it was. And I'm pretty sure it was aluminium. I don't know whether, I mean, you're about to get it in the States, but Alex did use aluminium tubing, which is round rather than the Unistrut. But you can Unistrut, if you go online, Alex is here. If you go online, there is that many different brackets, connections, fittings, and stuff like that for Unistrut. It's just good stuff. The only problem with it is it's heavy, but I know you can buy aluminium Unistrut as well. But yeah, just 100%. It's something that anyone can work with, and it's something that you can do a million things with as well. It's like Meccano. I don't know if you have Meccano in the States. I never had Meccano as a kid. So Alex has used 33mm scaffolding handrail tubes. So there you go. Oh, Fat Trucker's in.
Hi.
Your buddy.
Hi, friends.
Your buddy.
How are the doggos doing?
Has he had 6 doggos?
No. One of them was being a bit naughty, remember? I hope you're getting that scene too, and he's being a bit better for you. He's giving you a bit of jip, Bonnie. Little terror. Cute, though. And I know I did say it last week in the live stream, but just in case you weren't there, thank you very much again for the lovely ingredients for the fudge.
Have you made fudge with our ingredients?
Yeah.
Did I get any?
Yes.
Unsure about that.
Yeah,
Alex, if you... Oh, well, let's just go on to there. Let's make Alex... there we go. Alex needs one of them.
Spanner.
Yeah.
Giving him a spanner.
And Justin. Yeah, Alex and Justin, you can now... Justin is in the States, Alex. So, yeah, I don't know what it would convert to in the States, the stuff that you used on your van. But if you do have I don't know whether you've got a video on your channel about it or not. Unsure, very unsure. PK Blinders appears using PG 3030 aluminium.
Didn't you post about that? So was it today or yesterday?
Ooh, PK.
Yeah, I'm sure I'd seen a post
Just
on Facebook.
Ban them all. Everyone wants what is it? Extrusion.
Exclusion?
No, not what Nicholas just said there.
What?
I wanted to use extrusion.
Extrusion.
Is it extrusion?
Yeah. Extrusion.
Did you do a video about making the rack? I'm unsure whether I've seen that. I'll have to check. Again, go to Alex's channel and have a little look-see, because his roof rack looks really nice, doesn't it? Alex's.
I can't say I've ever sat there and
looked at Alex's rack.
Looked at his rack, no. And it's like, where is it? Matt there in the comments. Bit of a personal question here.
Oh, with the crafter, how wide is your centre passage?
That just tickled me because I've got them.
How wide is it? I don't know the actual diameters. I know we can't. If you is wow.
No, it's this wide because you can get down it.
Yeah, it is. It's that.
That's the measurement.
Yeah, that's how.
Shoulder to shoulder.
If I stand like that with my shoulders out, it's that wide. Whatever. Whatever that. Hang on. I thought we had... Oh, hang on.
Back.
Emma's found something. Can you find juice as well before I burn a coil? Some on the wind. Bear with me. There's none on the window ledge. She's lying. What was I saying then? I was. Yeah, it's. We'll tell you the rough diameters. But weirdly enough, Fat Sucker, I can speak from experience. Neil's central passage is quite tight. There we go. Now we're doing some measurements. There we go. I go a little bit wider, just for walking purposes. There you go.
24 inches.
24 inches.
My God, you've got big shoulders.
Where did you say the... And so she's looking for it and she can't find it. She said it was there and she lied. So yeah, 24 inches. That's how wide apparently our passages. But I was looking in Made by Hedgehogs van the other week. There we go. Theirs is a lot wider. There's their van. I know Kirsty and John can pass each other in their passageway. Yeah,
but they're small.
Yeah, they're not that small. They're not like hobbits.
No, but they're like small and not wide.
Yeah, I know, but
they're slender as well.
I think the actual cooking area and the shower is not as wide as ours as well.
Yeah, there's less.
Yeah, there's less of it. So they've got a wider. Kirsty or John, or Kirsty and John have got a wider passage than me and Emma. And that sounds so wrong. It's unbelievable. So yeah, 24 inches, that's how wide ours is. Big boy, 24 inches there from 6 gears.
First time you've heard that.
Big. Oh. Right. Where the next live stream? Give you that. That was a good one. Oh dear.
I've got the giggles.
She's gonna start snorting like a pig in a minute. Go on, do it. She's lost it. Look. Cracks one joke and that's it. Go on. I'm waiting for her to do that. And she did. Oh, she's lost it. That's it. Pardon? What are you reading? Someone's put a comment here, and I've. Was it that one? Can you fit a cucumber in your passageway? We'll let you know on the live. We'll let you know on the next live stream. Would you?
It's just gone.
Apparently, Lisa said it's all about the girth.
Oh my goodness gracious me!
You people, there's something wrong with you people. Do you know the worst thing is? Right, I'll be honest. Right, the worst thing is that when. Oh dear. Are your back doors wider? Before COVID, they weren't as wide as they are. But yeah, they've got wireless since. Oh yeah, look. I've just been talking about you as well. That's why. I honestly, God, Casey, I don't know whether it's Casey or John, but we've literally just been talking about you, and then all of a sudden we get, can you fit cucumbers in your passage? We were talking about the width of. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what can of worms has been opened up here? Somebody asked us how wide the passageway was on our van. Then I said that yours was wide. Your passageway in your van. Oh, this sounds so wrong. And then it's just all these children in the chat have turned this into something really quite perverted, if you ask me. Totally approve of all of it. And it's a fat sucker. Weirdly enough, Will's back doors are broken. I think someone smashed into them. It was actually only one of his back doors that was broken. It was the hinge on the bottom, but yeah, he's one of Will's is oh my. Yeah, so it was. You do need it's still going on. It's yeah. Go on, drink that sloppy. Kirsty has a slack passage. I beg your pardon.
This is just taking the turn.
See, this is why these need to be made into podcasts, and I keep saying that we're going to make these into podcasts because
just no context.
Yeah, people listening to this, unless you were explaining what we were talking about and then talking about the comments, it would make no sense whatsoever. Passageway.
Why did you just do that? You're just trying to get me to spit that out, aren't you?
I just want you to snort like a little pig.
Oh, dear.
It's yeah. I mean, I don't know. I can't even remember who asked the question. Was it Matt?
Yeah.
Right.
That tape measure came in handy though, that we got with the life jackets for the dogs.
Yeah, we bought the dogs life jackets. I know, and this sounds bizarre, and this really does sound bizarre. But oh look, babe, there's 12 inches.
It's really not.
Yeah, so we bought life jackets for the dogs, and for some reason, the life jackets come with
tape measure.
What dog is that wide?
Some of the big ones, no, but when you wrap it around, because you're supposed to measure the chest and then the stomach area.
But you're buying an extra small and a small life jacket. Surely.
That's just cheap production made, isn't it?
Yeah, but would you not need one of these before you bought the life jacket
Yeah.
After buying it would be like wrong, wouldn't it?
But it was free, so stop your moaning.
I'm not moaning. I'm just
You
saying
are moaning.
it was weird that they sent a tape measure. I wonder how big my head is. Because you see saying I've got a fat head.
No.
That. Right, there's where the note is. Just. Right, there's the note. Okay. She keeps calling me fathead.
In retaliation.
Right, so I can't see because of my glasses. There. 22 inches. Right, bring your bobble and bonce over here.
You
23.
Probably.
I did.
You didn't. You didn't because I've just seen it on that. Give it here. Trust you not.
Mine's 22 inches. What's yours?
What's mine?
I bet you it's 22 inches. I'll guarantee you it's 22 inches. It's going to be 22 inches. It's 22 inches. We've both got the same side heads, but she keeps calling me fathead.
You call me worse to start with. Mine's just retaliation.
But you've said this for a while now that, don't put my cap on because you got a big fat head.
You do like stretch it out though. I've got like thick inches of hair. Yours is just like all this.
We've both got the same size head.
Yeah, there's a good inch there of hair.
Something wrong with you. Honestly, we've both got the same size head. 22 inches. Passageway is bigger though.
Yours is.
Yours is.
Don't start.
No, I'm not starting nothing.
You are starting.
You start.
Definitely rename the channel to OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Do you know what?
There is actually a channel out there.
Yeah, there is.
And
when we had the old name was Urban Explorer, because for some reason the content was being shown. What's going on? When
you used to call me bobblehead.
I did. Because for years of me going, you got a big fat head, you.
No, that wasn't. You just started calling me bobblehead out of nowhere.
I know when I did call you bobblehead. Because she looks like she's got a bobblehead. It's this little person with this big head on. Big fat head. Yeah, so when the channel was Urban Explorer, the content, YouTube was saving the content out to people who done like, they go around like abandoned places and stuff like that. So Airbex, basically, the urban exploration, we were getting saved out. So you'd watch a video on, Gary going down a mine from like the 1930s, and then you would be served a van video, which wrong. People didn't like it because your channel name and your channel description and stuff like that, YouTube does read that to save out to other people of what type of content you make. So then, yeah, we had a thing and we just changed it to Urban Van Life, knowing that adding the word van life to it would possibly get us saved to the right people. I mean, technically, we could just call it fathead wide passages, you know what I mean? and see where we would get with that. Two fatheads and a wide passage. What could go wrong? Probably everything. Good evening, Neil H. How are you doing, sir? I hope
you're feeling better.
And I hope it's nice and sunny in Australia, mate.
Hi, Paul's van as well.
Oh, is he in? Is he?
Yeah.
Where is he? I haven't seen him.
He is in.
Is he? Are you sure?
I'm positive he's in.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to light up blue.
No, I know he's in.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, Paul's out. He's been here all the time. Hiding.
lurking,
hiding. So
in the background. Yes,
so yes,
Paul.
we got a few things to do. How is the? Have you used the Starlink? I'll say that again. Starlink. Have you used the Starlink yet, Paul? I still can't believe the price of Starlink. I still think it is way too expensive for people.
Yes, he has. And yes, Neil is better. So 2 yeses. Yeah.
2 yeses. I just think it's a crazy price, but I also understand that it's the first generation of it. I wouldn't be. I mean, what do you pay for Starlink a month? And is it just one payment? Because I don't.
You've got one initial payment, haven't you? And then there's one payment each month.
Yeah, but you've got to pay. I think Paul paid like £500 something for the kit.
And then it's 135 a month.
114 a month.
114 a month.
Is that like Everton? It's still a lot of money, isn't it? I mean, it really is. That is a big chunk of money. Did he do? I'm taking it that it is unlimited and stuff like that. I didn't actually know until the other day that there are certain parts of the UK and Scotland that are not covered by Starlink.
And Europe.
And Europe as well. I thought it was like, where? You knew?
I knew. So I knew there's certain parts of Europe that wasn't covered. And a lot of Americans, even though we're like out of Europe now, they class UK as Europe as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I would like to see. Is it just we've reached a milestone?
Why? What's that?
That was the noise.
Oh my goodness!
There we go. 23,700.
Yes, I didn't know that made a noise.
Yeah, when you get to another 100.
Woo!
Yeah, I don't know. Overpriced for now. Yeah, I mean, obviously because it's new tech, isn't it? And it's something that a lot of people are going to jump on the bandwagon with. And a lot of people are going to get it. And I suppose from a company point of view, they put that much money into it. Then why not put it out at first for a ridiculous price? But yeah, I can just see. Oh, Mr. John's in as well. We'll be parking on your driveway tomorrow, sir. Just to let you know. Thank you very much for the offer. Kindly received and kindly be getting used. Yeah, I just think it's a crazy price for now. I mean, if you can afford it, then that's great. We don't really struggle, do we, for internet in the van?
No, to be fair.
A couple of places. I mean, Quirky wasn't good, but that was just a case of there was that many people there that. It's kind of weird. It's like sometimes it's great, sometimes it's absolutely awful. Man, it's just no in between. I still couldn't justify £114 a month.
No.
If we were smokers and drinkers, and you could go, all right, well, let's bypass that price and do. I mean, if we went into Europe,
if we were living in the van full time, though.
Yeah, I would have it. I would if you were living in the van full time and you were traveling around Europe and things like that, 100%, because you'd have no house, bless you. You'd have no household bills and stuff like that. So yeah, you could afford it, and online presence will be your main form of income as well. So yeah, Paul also uses it for home. Ooh.
No.
Now, if you think about it, the internet we pay for the van plus the internet we pay for the house.
It's not far off.
No, it's not far off at all. And I never even looked at it that way. I genuinely never looked at it that way. Paul uses it for home. So
well, again, in certain places that haven't got it at the moment. So, I mean, Scotland being one of them, and we go to Scotland a lot. So,
but it's only going to be a case of
it'll come down.
Yeah,
eventually.
I mean, I didn't realize how small the Starlink satellites were. We were talking to Alex, were we?
Yeah.
Alex was talking about the Starlink satellites. You know, they're only small satellites. And I also didn't know that when obviously the batteries or whatever in the satellites is done, it just falls into the Earth's atmosphere and just burns up. So they're like recycling themselves. They don't just sit in space, you know, clogging up space. So yeah, I mean, looking at the speeds Paul was getting, it was like 300s. You know, it was just ridiculous. But yeah, I never thought of it that way, that you could actually use it for the van and home and then just have one internet fee. Because to be fair, I was paying probably that for the full subscription on Virgin Media with like everything, you know, every channel you can get, the fastest internet you can get, and the phone and all that. We've knocked that all down because we don't need all that, to be honest. Plus, we've also got a dodgy box as well, which you can get it on anyway. So, I knocked all that down, but yeah, it would be good to look at it that way. But I'd still like the price to come down. Maybe another, 6 to 12 months. Full time. Van man, what was he saying? 89 a month. Is there other packages you can go on, Paul? I mean, I don't know. I've not really looked into £89 for a fixed address. Right, that would be cheaper than, well, that's probably around about the same as what we're paying now for home and the van.
Yeah, but that's for fixed address.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying that's, yeah.
Don't think about it now. You're in the live stream. I can see your cogs going.
Can you?
Yeah.
Is it that obvious?
Yes, it is blatantly obvious.
Yeah, it's something to look into.
Little Man Adventures is in the house. Hello.
Good evening, Will. Have you put I know Will was doing his box on the roof of the van. Have you done it yet? Because I know he was painting it. Yeah, Starlink it's something worth looking into, and I think it will become the norm in time. Maybe a couple of years' time, he is going to basically own the internet, where wireless connectivity is going to be concerned, which I'm fine with that. I don't mind Elon. He's an absolute lunatic, but I think he's a necessary good lunatic, isn't he?
Yeah, I like him.
I do. We were talking about him at the weekend, but yeah, he's a good guy. So, apparently, Kirsty's raving. Poor John. That's all I've got to say.
Why? That was a rave, buddy.
So
let's have a rave if they want to have a rave.
Oh, the rave, buddy. Yeah, sorry, I didn't get. I was talking about silent disco. Do we have any more to tell them about van love?
Well, there may have been a bit of misinformation the other week. May there have?
Possibly may have been a bit of misinformation from yours truly right here. That would be me. I said 1,000 vans.
And then you went to 700.
To be honest, I kind of just made that up.
So basically, it's going to be 500 vans. But if you've seen the vlog video, then you'll know this anyway. So that's yes. There was a little bit of misinformation that went out last week. Neil was doing his usual Neeliness.
Yeah, I do.
Being a cheeky little imp. Yes?
Yeah, I just can't help it. I said a while ago when we were talking to them, hopefully there will be an announcement for the actual ticket sales of the next Van Love in the next 2 weeks. We're thinking.
The announcement will be coming soon. Yeah,
the actual. Tell everybody in this stream now. There's 191 of you here right now. If you, pardon?
192.
192. Someone just slipped in there. It's because the passageway is so wide. It's coming in from all like, yeah, they've gone now. They fell out. Fat Sucker is bursting for the next Van Love tickets. So we've spoke to Guy and Joe. I had a brief conversation with Adam while we were at the lakes the other day, didn't I?
Oh, Dean Evans slipped in.
Slipped in. This may be not a live stream that might fit your brand. I mean, if you'd have come in about half an hour ago,
just be glad you weren't here half an hour ago.
Yeah, some of the stuff that was going on, it was all basically, it was very, very innocent, but just sounded so
really wrong.
So wrong. Yeah, so we've spoke to Guy and Joe at Van Love as well. The next Van Love, we're going to be announcing the tickets on a live stream. So it's not going to be a case of you will be informed when the tickets are going to be sold for Van Love Festival. We are going to be actually starting the sale of the tickets on a live stream, and seeing whether we can get the lot sold before we come off live stream. I mean, I'm quite happy to stay live for 12 hours if need be. Emmett and just go down and keep, we'll just end up playing games, or we'll just bring people on. And that's we do have the ability of bringing people onto the live stream, and it's just so easy as well. So if anyone,
I don't think it'd take that long.
No, I don't think. Ben, I love you as well, mate. That's just for you, that Ben, because Ben always tells me he loves me.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah. So we can live stream the full sale of the tickets, and we can actually monitor the ticket sales in real time as well when they're being sold. So yeah, the Van Love tickets will be sold on one of our live streams. The start of the ticket sales will be sold on the live streams, and it's going to be, it will be a couple of weeks. Could be next weekend, it could be the weekend before, but you if you're on our community feed or you're on our Instagram, you will know instantly when the tickets are getting sold, because we will let you know that this stream is going to be for the sale of Van Love tickets. So don't worry, no one's going to miss out. You will all be fine. Sarah L. Dempsey, thank you very much for the £10 super sticker.
That's our friend from upstate New York.
Is it?
Yes.
Good evening, New York.
I'm right, aren't I?
You're normally right. It's me that's normally wrong.
Did everyone hear that?
I mean, I have been known to lie in the past. But yeah, to be fair, that actually does look like Emma, that super sticker. I will say that you do look like does look like you.
That's a pear, a flying pear.
Yep. Yep, that fits, wear it. As long as it's 22 inches, you'll be fine. See, it just sounds wrong. You can come out with something it sounds so normal, but it can be so wrong.
Oh, Neil.
Yes. What?
Scousers on tour.
Scousers on tour. Getting a lot of cucumber and passageway-based questions from our boys here. See, Scousers on tour got 4 small lads, and this is just leading into a whole family nightmare, this. Basically, mate, the best thing to do, right? So, kids, if you are listening, go into the fridge, right? This is the easiest way to do this, right? Go into the fridge and get a cucumber, okay?
Emma is not a flying pear. Someone agrees with me.
Get a cucumber, right? And then you've got to walk around the house with the cucumber. If you can get 2 cucumbers, that's better, right? And then you basically measure with a cucumber. It's an old school way builders used to use it, and they'd measure things with cucumbers. So whatever the distance is between the cucumber, that is the only way I can describe it to children that are listening to the show. It's a measuring device, a bit like a tape measure. Yeah, we use cucumbers. I really hope that I've got you out of that predicament there, because that is not a situation that is going to end well, is it really? So yeah, we measure with cucumbers now. That's how vans are built. It's all cucumber measurements. Emma's legged it. She can't take this anymore. She's going in the back to snort like a little pig. I don't know if anyone heard that then, but that was a full. So yeah, measuring with cucumbers. That's if you get onto Kirsty from there's another channel made by hedgehogs. Kirsty and John, they're really good at measuring their passageway with cucumbers because it's quite wide. D said, I am 89 cucumbers tall. I am 29 cucumbers wide. So, yeah.
And 23 cucumbers high.
Yeah, a bit greedy using 2 cucumbers, to be honest, Fat Sucker says. There we go. Scouts on top. We're getting a clap and 2 cucumbers. So that's it. It's now cucumbers without numbers. That's how we're measuring this now. Van building with cucumbers. Where is this? Do you know when we started this live stream, we were like, we don't really know what we're going to do tonight. And we didn't envisage it going anywhere down the road of a cucumber. Especially having to... Yeah. Wow. Now, Kirsty...
You're going to have to measure stuff with a cucumber.
Kirsty's just made a comment there. Loves a cucumber.
It's good for you.
Depends where you put it. I mean, you can't eat a cucumber if you've got measuring things because it becomes dirty.
Not if you keep it in the plastic.
What, like wrapping a cucumber? Has anyone got any other questions you'd like to ask us? Just by the way, I need to warn you. Kirsty likes a cucumber in her sandwich. Is that what you and John call it, is it? Just to let you know, we do have a power bank review coming. We've been sent a power bank. We didn't know it was coming. If we're honest with you, it kind of just turned up out the blue. Apparently, I'd spoke to somebody. I don't actually remember speaking to somebody.
You must have done.
Because it's not a power bank company that we deal with. So yeah, we've got a you chat.
I can't.
You can.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Right, so let's have a little look at what's going on. These comments. Oh, please don't bring gherkins into it. I love a gherkin. Oh, dear. Right. So we got... Oh, my. Some of you are making some little comments here. Oh, goodness. He's brought it in. He brought the offending article in.
This bloody thing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
Ah.
It's a bit big and it's a bit heavy. So...
We didn't know it was arriving. Did come a few weeks ago. We kind of forgot about it. Shoved it in the corner.
Saying that we did use it.
Have we? Well, yeah. We used it when the electricity went in the house. That's why it's come out of its box. But it's a big boy.
It is a very, very big power bank.
They are quite heavy as well. But it's a monster.
Can you get 2 people side by side in your passageway?
We can get 3 cucumbers.
Oh no, we haven't got.
Yeah, we did use the power bank during the power cut. Craig and Mel. No, who was it? Was asking. Steve from the Roaming Radfords reviewed that on the last video. He did, but he left out quite a lot of valuable information that people that live in vans might need to know. Yes, you could power your full van off that because it's got a port on it that puts out 25 amps that you could run to a 1, maybe 2 fuse boxes and wire your whole van system into it, because there's nothing in your van that's going to be pulling more than 25 amps. Nothing. You could run a fridge, 2 max fans, a load of lights, and it still wouldn't amount to 25 amps. So yes, there was a bit of information left off there, which we're hopefully going to add into the next video. It's not something that we wanted to do, but this kind of stuff turns up, you can't send it back. And
yeah, we've got nowhere to send it back to anyway, have we?
Apparently, I had a conversation. I don't remember having conversations. The problem with these people is they catch you in the middle of the night. They do, because they're awake. We're meant to be asleep. I'm awake, but technically asleep up here. And then I start conversation. So I think that's, yeah. How long could you run a house on that? It depends on what you were running. When we had a power cut 2 weeks ago, and we just got back from, where have we been? Overlander show. And there was me, Emma, and Will, and we were just stinking. And we plugged the boiler in the house. Because weirdly enough, our boiler in the house is plugged into a socket. It's not actually wired into a box. It's plugged into a socket. We plugged it into that. No, it is wired into a box. I undone the wiring out the box and put a plug on it. So I was wrong there. So, yeah, we plugged it into that. Ran fine. And it hardly used any power either. So, yes, so that will be...
we do need to put it through. If we're gonna do something on it, we're gonna put it through its paces and actually see what we can get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I did mention to Emma the other night, because it is such a big power bank. Yes, you can. If you were in a motorhome and you wanted to go off grid, but you needed to have hookup to do things, that is the power bank for you. The size and the weight kind of probably wouldn't be an issue to you. But my idea with it is I wanted to take the washing machine and the tumble dryer out of the house to a completely random location and run the washing machine, plumb the water of the washing machine into the van, which would be easy. Plumb that into the van and run the washing machine and run the clothes dryer off it, which it would do. It's yeah, it would definitely do. And like Nicola said there, you could also use it as gym equipment as well. So yeah, you could do bench presses with it or squats with it or things like that. But yeah, it's one of them. We do prefer to just promote EcoFlow, don't we?
Yeah.
For power banks, and we do. We've kind of stepped away from Jackery. I didn't even know we were a thing with Power Oak, but that's a Power Oak. We genuinely didn't know. So we've kind of just stuck to EcoFlow because we kind of just like it. We like there's lots of things we like about them.
The one that we've got that we use all the time has never ever let us down.
No.
And it genuinely does what it says on the tin. And we do use that one every single day in the house.
Yeah, we do.
So, I mean, and I know it sounds weird using it in the house, but it's to the point where the last couple of times we've been away, we forgot to take it away with us because we've been using it in the house because it's still free power at the end of the day.
Yeah, and another thing about the EcoFlows as well is exactly the same that Wilson and Trucker Van Life, as you said there, the recharge speed on them. I mean, the mad thing about it is that the 80% recharge speed, so it will charge up to 80% within an hour, and that is on all of them as well. It's not just the small ones, or
I think some of the smaller ones are even a little bit quicker.
Faster, yeah. Because they even do, I think they do like a 4,000 watt one, which I mean it's bloody huge. But some of them have even got wheels on, haven't they?
Yeah, they're the Delta Max Pros, I think.
John needs a power bank for Kirsty's hair straighteners. Well, strangely enough, there will be a great deal for friends on this power bank coming soon. to a channel that you may not know about. Yeah, the EcoFlow ones, they're just really good. I personally like the design, the shape, and the fact that the outputs on them seem to be a lot better and a lot higher than other ones. I mean, the one we've got, which I can never remember the name, the EcoFlow unit we've got, the actual USB-C is 100 watts. It's 100 watts USB-C. The Mac charger that comes with our MacBook Pros, they're only 80 watts themselves, but you've got to plug that into a 240 volt socket or a 240 volt inverter or a 240 volt supply to then have the power reduced down to, I think it's about 15 watts or volts. It's just it's like false economy. You're putting you want a big power supply to charge something small. So just plugging the USB-C in it charges your Mac. I mean, you plug the Mac in it and the Mac's fully charged within literally half an hour. It's just that is the thing that we love about them. And
we're being asked about the solar panels. Have you warmed up to the design? No, we've still told them the design of them is pants, but they are, even the solar panels, they're 160 watt solar panels, aren't they? Instead of the other ones that you get from other companies.
Yeah, as crap as they are still higher than other people.
Yeah, so other companies do them around 100 to 120 watts. They're sort of 160 watts, are they?
Yeah. And they'll just get. They're just when you look into some of the stuff that they're doing, they are bringing out a portable aircon unit as well. I think that's going to be probably around about the end of this month in the UK. But yeah, they're going to be bringing out, and the portable aircon unit as well. It will plug into mains, so you can run it off mains, but it has also got its own internal battery in it as well. We're very unsure about the whole thing as a whole, but they're just doing things. I mean, yeah, Paul, EcoFlow air on. I think it was meant to be con. It just looks brilliant. It's probably the aircon unit is probably a similar size to that big hunk of monkey I've got down there on the floor, but it just looks good, doesn't it?
I don't know. I think it might be a little bit smaller.
No, I think it came with the guy's knee.
Camper Van Codgers are going. See you soon, hopefully at some point.
Yes, we will see you soon. Nora's and Paulie are getting one. I know we have spoke to EcoFlow about it. And fingers crossed we do get one. They did say we were going to be on the list of people to get one. It just all depends. It's something that I think will need real life testing as well to see. We don't get, like, I know it's been warm here for like the past week. We've had a few days of like, oh my God, I can't cope in this weather. We're English. It's what we do. We get one day of sunshine and it's like, hell's come up from below and just sucked your life dry. And we all do complain, but
we didn't actually complain this time. We just felt it afterwards.
But when we were at Camp Creator a couple of years ago, that weekend was just ridiculous. And it was absolutely ridiculous.
I wasn't good for the dogs.
No.
So having something like that
would have been
when
perfect.
You are in that situation is just
even just over night time as well. Lisa just said then we've had mega temperatures in France. It was unbearable. But you've got aircon in the van, haven't you? So you could literally turn your engine on, close all the windows, and have the aircon in the van pumping through. It means having the van on and it means having all the windows shut, but so we haven't got aircon in our van. Our crafter doesn't have aircon, mainly because we couldn't find one with aircon, could we?
No, but to be honest, from what I've heard about the aircon units anyway,
I'm kind of glad.
Oh, Lisa hasn't got aircon. That is a surprise. I am very shocked about that. Aircon is something that we have kind of looked into because I know Overland and Sophia, they had aircon fitted into their Sprinter. I don't know what the cost was, and I don't know but they had aircon fitted into theirs for when you went into Europe, which is, depending on the price, something that could possibly be an option. But yeah, it's
tech question here.
Tech question. Can you put? My brain's not working.
Can you put a 2-into-1 split in the van solar cables, fit MC4 connectors, and plug into the EcoFlow cable to charge? I've seen people living in tiny homes doing stuff like that.
Yeah, the eco units will take, I think it is up to 400 watts of solar, which is, for a power bank that small, is kind of good. You'd have to look at the what the actual the wattage was on the power bank, but yes, you can. You can buy 2 lots of solar panels and you can link them up together and join them together, so you've got double, and do it that way. But yeah, no, there is. I have seen people, and like Emma just said, then
I went through a phase of watching people in tiny homes,
yes,
all over the world, and I was properly obsessed with it, wasn't I? And that's all I was watching on YouTube at the time, and they were doing that exact same thing with the solar panels, and that's how, and they were using the little power banks to generate
off the solar panels, and they were living in hotter, warmer countries as well. Good evening, Mr. Pollard. How are you doing, sir? The bike looks nice, mate. I'll say that much. I was watching the video yesterday. I was also watching CJ's video as well, where he had to remake a part for his crappy awning, which is another thing we've been looking at as well, isn't it? Awnings,
yeah, but we're undecided because we can't agree.
No, we can't. I keep saying get a what is it? One of those sort of air beam awnings like the trolls have got, like a little outdoor house, like a pop-up tent, but it's an awning sort of thing. Emma you want one fitted onto the side of the van, don't you?
I just think with the dogs, it's easier when you've got the leads and things like that. They're not getting all tangled. And it's the main reason, let's be honest, the main reason we wanted an awning is for the dogs.
Yeah, I mean, the awning is, and we it's not that we both can't agree. We can both see the
advantages of
both of them. Having an awning fixed to the van, you can just take in and out. You don't need to have it on the floor. The dog leads aren't going to get caught up in it. But also having an air beam, a driveway awning as well, where you can just pump it up and you've got another room. So if it was wet outside or wind's coming from the side, that's it's just, yeah, it's one of them. It's like they're both a similar price, but with the awning, with the driveway awning, at least you're getting like a room that you can shut windows down. So if it is windy outside and there's wind blowing or rain, you can sit out there. You don't have to worry about it. With the awning, you can't put it out in the wind. Well, you can, but you just got to anchor it down. It's no sides and no front. Yes, you can buy them, because I know Paul's been looking at buying them, Paul, and the yellow van. But again, they're like
it's additional cost then. Isn't
it's like another £1,000 on top of the £1,000 awning that you've got to make an extra room. So yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? It's kind of which way do you go down it? Like what would you guys, if you guys had to choose between a driveway awning air beam one or a mounted one like the Fiyamas on the side of your arm, what would you go for? Neil, when I was younger, we didn't have AC. We just opened the window. Same here.
Same.
Tarps and poles, come on.
Yeah, again, the problem is
The girls.
You've got an awning. You've got an awning on that van. Have you got an awning on that? I can't even remember. I've not seen the van for that long.
Because we had the other awning, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then the problem we had was with the guide ropes.
The dogs.
Dolly would chew through the ropes, and then they'd get their leads wrapped around the poles.
Yeah. We basically did have a tarp and poles. That is what we had, because we fitted an awning rail onto the side of the van where we slid it in, and it was just a tarpaulin with 2 big poles. But it was just, oh my god, the dogs were constantly wrapped around the bloody poles, and then the poles would go, the awning fall down, put it back up. It was
the problem with the little room ones is they can get out from underneath them, or they just. Again,
not if you got one with a fixed floor. If you got the ground sheet built into it.
Yeah, but then it's getting out, blowing it up, doing whatever, and then if the weather conditions aren't great, you don't want to be doing that, bringing it in,
putting them down, and then
the flies that you get in them.
And then it's like just pull a thing out and wind it when you got it on them. It's like it just annoys me. It annoys me that we can't just come to a decision on what. I think a side mounted awning is just weighing it in a little bit more than a pump, because you get a pump up awning and it's like, oh, it's too heavy, I'm not going to carry it, I'll leave it in the garage. You go away somewhere, you forgot it,
and then you want it.
You're then pissed off. But one mounted onto the side of the van, that's you know.
Then we saw the carnage that's just happened when we were away. Alex's van got damaged. Paul's
awning ripped.
Awning ripped. Then that Dingy's van, he didn't put his out properly, and then
someone we know went away and didn't put the middle beam in the awning, and obviously it rained overnight and it went with wood, and the whole awning just bent, like the whole front beam. Literally, it's like that.
Actually, looks like a bow. You know, when you're doing archery, so it just now looks like a bow.
You have to wind it in, and then if you've seen CJ's video, one of his middle sections for his own, one of the arms broke on that. That's like, oh, that's just gonna blow up tent, like blow up outdoor awning. But then you instantly go back to, but an awning on the side of the van is so much better. It's just you can't win with it. You genuinely can't win. It's one of them that I think you've just got to go, right, flip a coin, where the coin lands. If it isn't a fixed mounted awning on the side of the van, you then flip it over to be a fixed mounted awning on the van and go and buy that, and then complain, and then go, all right, so we've got this now. We'll save up and we'll go and buy an outdoor awning as well. Yeah, I can see it's one of them. It's I can see both scenarios with. I know people who have got the wind out awnings swear by them. 6 years van life says I've got both. It's just, again, what size you go for. Paul's got the F450. I think we will probably get away with the F400, which is a 4-meter awning. I think an F450 would be too big.
Too big for all that.
Yeah, an F400. It's just a price. It's like £1,000.
But the other side of it is where would we put a one that's not fixed? Because where we're at the moment.
But anyone's got an F400 Fiamma awning they want to swap for a massive power bank, let us know. Need to do a video on it first though, but yeah, we're game for a swap. If anyone wants to swap an awning for a big power bank, that doesn't involve driving to Finland or Sweden. You're not in this one, Ash. Doesn't go for you. It won't fit on the bike, and just putting it out there. Sales pitch.
Quite finished.
This is recycling, babe.
Don't put it down.
So yeah, there you go. An awning's going to be fitted soon. I can see it happening. Get the chairs done next week sometime. Hopefully get them welded in and have brand new. Game on.
I've been hearing this for over a year now.
Game on. We need room in the garage because
there's no room in the garage.
There's no room in the garage. Yeah, that'll be getting done. So, right, we've been on
a while.
Nearly 2 hours. It's 9:30.
How's it 9:30?
I don't know.
We haven't even had any tea.
A question. Ash Pollard, is it still daylight there? Ash put a photo out the other day. It was like
On the Instagram.
on the Instagram.
I saw that. I started following once you.
And it was like, what time? It was like 11, 12 o'clock at night. And it was like, this is real-time picture. And it was daylight. But then again, open them windows.
You mean the curtains?
Them curtains.
Yeah, it's still
It's
daylight.
still daylight. I mean, yeah, I'll guarantee it's just weird the way you go up to Sweden and Norway and like you don't get no nighttime. That would blow my mind away. Be something that'd be worth it. That must have been really weird to get used to
it.
Yeah, we need to get Ash on here one week as well. He said yes. I'm holding him to it. I've got the text. It's there. Yeah, that must be really weird to get used to like no daylight, and also as well getting used to no nighttime. It must be odd. It's 4:30 in the afternoon.
Where are you?
Yeah, where are you? Reno. Where's cucumber time? That's what it is. ML, got it right there.
Look at this.
Driveway awnings are safer. You can drive away if you get any trouble.
Still gotta line them in.
Driveway awnings are safer. You can drive away if you get any trouble.
True.
But a driveway awning is one that you put up and then you park next to it. So if you had any trouble and you drove away, you would technically be leaving your awning there.
True. North Carolina.
North Carolina. It's 6:30.
So it's 4:30 a.m. North Carolina.
6:30 a.m. in Australia.
In Australia.
And it's 9:30.
You're in Victoria, aren't you? Or
9:30 in the UK.
And 9:30 p.m. in the UK.
PM, yeah. And we are now probably going to come off the live stream and look for awnings because I think everyone's.
No, we're not. We're going to get food.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I haven't had muffins and stuff.
I had 2 muffins.
Yeah.
You're holding that against me? It's Father's Day.
No,
I'm allowed a muffin on Father's Day.
No, I'm not saying you weren't allowed.
There's another one downstairs, isn't there?
Not anymore. Not if I get there first.
Right, there's going to be a race to the muffin now. Right, this has gone on for 45 minutes longer than it really should have. Considering we didn't have a clue what we were going to talk about before we come on live. We've done quite good on this cucumber stream. That's what I might just have to rename it. The infamous cucumber stream.
Buzzy, do you have a son called James by any chance?
I do have a son called James. The big lad himself. Yes, I had a little lad and dad conversation before. He was at my little grandson, which was nice. Had a full-on chit-chats. Ben Cambridge is saying go for the muffins all day long, mate. I agree with you, totally. Muffins are the win. Right, we shall... I
went to his high school.
You went to our James's high school? He told me about your channel a while back. Well, message him now, Buzzy, and just say, your dad's a bit weird, but we understand where you get it from. It's where he gets it from. Right, we are going to go. So we shall say goodbye to everybody that's here, the whole crew of you. Hope you have a lovely week. Hopefully by the next Sunday when we go live, we will...
Oh, gherkins. Lisa's just mentioned gherkins. I want gherkins on something.
Toast.
No, I might just get a Mackey's and just order gherkins.
Right. Anyway, I'll be having a muffin before anything. Yeah, hopefully by next week we'll have the chairs sorted in the van. I don't think we're going to do a video on it purely because there is that many Karens out there. They will start bringing in like, oh, you shouldn't have done this, and that wasn't professionally welded. We have got a professional welder lined up, but you know someone is going to moan at some point. So I don't think we're going to do a video on... I'm not going to go. There's going to be all the Karens in the comment section. But then again, no, why not? Sodom. To you, Karen.
Can't do that.
Not actually an actual Karen, but yeah. So yeah, no, we will record the fitting and the mounting of the Franken seats. So it can be done.
Seats.
Yeah, it can be done. And they got to be safe because you're sitting on them and the girls. So there you go. Law ignores the Karens. It's crazy, isn't it? Right.
Thank you so much for joining us.
We are going, and we shall see you next week. If you haven't seen the video from today, it is out there. It's a bit of a strange one. And also go and check out Alex's video for Mispronounced Adventures and watch him do something a little bit strange. That's all I can say. There is a link to Alex's video right there if you want to go and watch a very well-educated, very poshly spoken young man piss round on a lake doing something he shouldn't do with a board. So there you go. Right. I'm going. You going?
Yeah.
Good.
Bye.
See you soon. Love you all, by the way.
Yes.
We've just realised that the Woolies are in here and they didn't make themselves known. And they were allowed to comment as well. And we technically can't go without saying goodbye to the Woolies, can we?
Bye-bye, Woolies.
Mama and Papa Woolly. Oh, we loved them. We didn't see it in the chat. I'm sure you would have. You'd have seen them, wouldn't you?
I'd have been jumping up and down.
You would have. We've seen them. They're there. Woolies, we love you.
And bye-bye, Womble.
Kevin.
Womble, he said.
I'm just wondering why there's still 62 people sat here. I'm purposely just sitting. Now this is where the party starts. We've got rid of all them. right? This is the hardcore crew. I've said it. They can't hear me. They've all gone. They've all gone. They're not 63. See, look, they're going. Look, see, we just wonder who was staying. Like, why did he just listen to it? Was the music that good? It was a good choice of music. I did like the song, but we were just curious. We were sitting here and we were like, still like 60 people here, and then we see.
I want to know is how many people are going to go out and buy cucumbers and measure with cucumbers.
This is like the X-rays. I mean, we're at the 9 p.m. watershed now, so this is the X-rated cucumber stream. Hey, it's all about the cucumbers now, isn't it? Hey?
Oh, Neil hates. He's getting up to have his breakfast.
And he's having to deal with us on the on the encore. It was just mad that there's still 62 people in here. The rest of them all buggered off pretty quick, didn't he? Hey, God. Quicker evacuation than a nuclear deterrent. Like, he just went. But no, 59 hours, a couple are gone. So they're not part of this. This is the after show. Right.
Cucumber.
It's the
cucumber seeds.
Yeah. See, we need to do something like this just for the hardcore ones.
We're gonna have to use a cucumber in a video now.
Right. What I'm going to do is don't tell the rest of them, the ones who've buggered off. And I don't know why I'm whispering because it's not like they can hear me through the phone, is it? But we'll just get all sexual and we'll get really close to the microphone. What we're going to do, right? We'll speak to Van Love, right? And for the people on the Van Love stream, when we're doing the tickets, we'll see if we can get, I'm putting that's not 5, that's just me putting my hand up. We'll see if we can get some tickets to do.
Like that?
I don't know, but it makes it
creepy.
It makes it sound better, doesn't it?
No.
So for the 62 of you, you're the only people that don't be telling anyone.
Oh, someone will blab.
Don't know what to do.
You'll blab.
Well, I won't blab. This is
you can't hold your own water.
Shut your fat face. What? So we'll speak to Van Love, right? And if you're now a part of this stream, you're going to know what's going on. We'll see if we can get a couple of tickets, right? And then when we do the Van Love ticket sales, we'll do this. So you'll just have to hang it in there because we won't mention it. And they'll only be between us and you, right? We won't mention it. And then we'll end the stream. We'll leave it for a couple of minutes playing the music. And then we'll come back on. And for the people who are in the chat, we'll then pull some winners who are left in. How's that sound?
That's a bit naughty though.
It's good. That's why it's good, because it's naughty. And to be fair,
Womble, I won't. I thought you'd gone off for Netflix.
No,
Womble.
no, he's.
I won't tell for a power.
So for all the people that are here now, do you think that's a good idea? Just put yes in the chat if you think that's a good idea. If you think it's really mean and everybody should be involved, but I mean, technically, they should have stayed, shouldn't they? You know what I mean? Because things do happen after dark. They do say the best part of the club is the private room in the club.
Who says that?
I've just said it, as I say, not a film.
Yeah, but you said they do say.
Well, I've seen that on. Just agree with me. Back me up here.
I'm just being devil's
Lisa said
advocate.
yes. G3 said yes.
Of course, they're going to say yeah, because it's us being cheeky and naughty.
Kev's still finding his way home.
Where's he been?
I don't know. Where's Kev been?
Where's Kev been?
So is Kev a person or a pigeon? There's things we need to know in the after party. Right. So remember that for when the
I think everyone's saying yes at the moment.
Remember that, and we'll speak to. It's not a definite, but god damn, I'll do my best to make it happen. I'll sulk if it doesn't happen.
Womble, I always stay right till the end to just get the last word in.
So Kevin says to get the last word in. He doesn't, you know.